Solo Ads Mastery. Introduction. In this age of blogs, podcasts, Google AdWords, and article syndication, you might be wondering why in the world an article about solo ads would be worth reading. But solo ads are still incredibly powerful, so much so that everyone is still using them. Have you taken a look at your email lately? Have you noticed all those emails from the top experts announcing this new product and that recommendation? Guess what? Those are solo ads. Maybe not like you're used to seeing the hype do this now type of ad. Nonetheless, they are solo ads, and they still work. A client of mine and I were talking the other day about his advertising campaign that we recently worked on and how amazed he is about the performance of the solo ads. I have to admit, I really didn't want to waste the money on this type of advertising. But when the results came in, well, can you write a few more? Solo ads are here to stay, and I truly believe that there isn't anything available yet to replace them. Why are your ads so effective? That's what someone asked me yesterday. Luckily, I've already been thinking about it and could immediately tell them my personal ad writing tips for successful solo ads. Be conversational with your solo ad. I love the new direction that solo ads are taking. Actually, I've been writing ads this way for quite a while now, and it seems that it is really beginning to take off. Remember the question at the beginning of this article about the emails you receive from the top experts. They don't really seem like ads, do they? I mean, we know they are, but it just isn't your regular, hyped up, buy this amazing product now type of ad. It's more, well, conversational. It feels like the person sending the email ad to you is talking to you. Powerful, isn't it? I have never, and I say this with all honesty, bought anything from a short solo ad that forced me to visit a site. But I do feel compelled to visit sites from ads where I feel like they really care that I visit this site. And I know it's an ad. Personal, conversational, relational. Write your ad like you're actually sitting across from the person or talking on the phone. Target your ad to fit your reader. So many times, I see ads for products that I am not even remotely interested in. And I'm interested in a lot of things. I ask myself, why am I receiving this ad? Yes, I might subscribe to the e-zine, but why would this person be advertising this product through this mailing list? It's a huge waste of money. The most important principle of advertising is targeting your audience for the best possible results. So it would only be logical to do the same thing with the actual ad itself. Write the ad to fit your reader, not your product. So many ads are written to tell about the product, what it can do, and how many special features it has that makes it worth the hundreds of dollars they are asking for it. The thing I've been doing recently is placing a tremendous emphasis on narrowly focusing the ad to fit the reader. What do people in this niche need? What are they feeling right now? What will help them the most? For example, let's say you are selling an ebook about t-ball practice drills. In writing the ad, I would focus on one particular audience. New coaches. I wouldn't even begin to try to satisfy all people, just one narrow focus. The ad would then take on a life of its own. Instead of limiting your creativity, the sky is the limit. You could write from the emotion of a new, bewildered father who is stepping into coach because no one would. Or set up the ad like a personal letter from one new coach to another describing a great resource that really helped. Focus your ad to fit the reader. Solo ads work best in the third person. This ties into the previous secret. I have found that the solo ads that work best are not the ones that are written for your own product. What I mean by this is when you write an ad for your own product, you shouldn't write the ad like you own the product. Write it in the third person point of view. As a recommendation, the last couple of years, I have been extensively testing this theory. I have an ebook that I wrote on how to write solo ads that I wrote several ads for. Actually, about 30. Like I said, testing solo ads email marketing. Solo ad emails are with no doubt a most wanted email marketing tool when it comes to internet promotion and increased traffic. But there may be people out there that can put their success in question. I must say these people at some point may have made some minimal mistake to be so disappointed with what I considered possibly, if not the best, one of the best targeted internet marketing formats. In order for a solo ad to be efficient and successful, many aspects have to be taken into account. First, you must do your research clearly. There are lots of websites that sell email solo ads. If they are free, affordable, or expensive, the web is saturated with advertisers providing you the best email solo ads plans in order to get you to purchase. The power is in your hands. Before you even choose where to get your ad from, you must have selected your niche. You should avoid to buy random email solo ads to people who basically do not care to read what you have to sell. In addition to selecting targeted solo ads, you must try to obtain contact solo ads that are sent to contact email addresses. Why? Simple. People doing business online will frequently have more than one email address. One is their contact, the other one to receive all of their bulk mail, to which will usually be unseen. By purchasing contact solo ads, you are assured the ad is being sent to the contact email of the person, therefore assuring you that a real person will be getting the ad. Once you have a niche and have researched different formats of email solo ads and companies, then you need to write a good, compelling solo ad. I cannot stress enough the importance of having a good ad copy with good content that appeals to the potential client and makes them want to see more. Keep in mind, time is money. Therefore, your email solo ads must be concise, direct to the point. It is okay to elaborate on a catchy phrase, but do not saturate. Also, to your ad being short, it must be sweet. You must appeal to the prospect, make them identify with you, with a situation you went through, and how you resolved the problem with the help of the product, service, or program you are offering them. Be convincing, but do not saturate. People hate false promises that your product/site or service will make them millionaires in days. Unless they win the lotto, that is impossible. Bill Gates did not become rich in a year, nonetheless a few weeks. So keep it real. People value integrity, and they will trust you more and will be readier to see what you have to sell. After writing your ad copy, select a headline or subject line. Although a lot of internet marketers I have come across prefer to do this first, I write it at the end. Why? It is much easier to select a convincing and memorable subject line from your ad content that can capture someone's interest than writing a great ad to a maybe not so good subject line. Certainly, everyone is different, but believe me, this way has never failed. Once you have written a winning solo ad and chosen the best catchy subject line, buy the email ad campaign that best suits your budget and fulfills your requirements. Keep in mind, targeted contact email addresses are a must if you want your solo ad to have success. Finally, lastly, and most importantly, do not lose hope. It has been proven, not just in internet advertising, but advertising in general, that it takes people about 7 views of an ad to make a purchase. I know it sounds tiresome and you can get impatient, but hard work and persistence are key factors in success. Just take some time, turn on the TV for a while and count how many times you see ads of different products. I am sure in 4 hours, you will see ads for the same product many. With practice and time, your email marketing results will not only get better, but you will also increase traffic. Increase traffic using solo ads. Using an Ezine solo ad to promote your site is probably the most popular form of web marketing. If not the most popular, solo ad is probably the best form of email marketing. But it can be expensive if you do it on its own and to not combine marketing efforts with other options of marketing. Therefore, I recommend merging solo marketing, social networking, and banner marketing. I must say there is no precise way of proving which is the exact combination that will deliver increased traffic to your referral program or web page. But the reality of the fact is that you must use solo email marketing with another feature. For example, if you are new to web marketing and do not know where to begin, I recommend using solo ads and maybe join some social networks. Free solo ads are hard to come by, and some people even try to persuade you away from it, but it is a great start. Keep in mind, the objective is getting the title of your site out there and start building client confidence. In order for your solo email marketing to be successful, you must have an idea of your target audience. If your purpose is reaching prospects interested in website advertisement, then you must send targeted solo ads only to prospects who requested and are interested in what you have to sell. Therefore, it is imperative that you select a targeted ad system that offers you the chance to send to a specific group of prospects and not to others who will just delete your ads. These targeted solo ads can be rather expensive, so make sure you know for sure that the list receiving the email ad is the one you purchased. You can buy solo ads one at a time or buy them in bulk. It is pretty much up to you. In addition to targeted ads, you must also be sure that they are contact email ads and are sent to the contact or personal email of the member, which guarantees it will be seen. Some lists require their members to submit 2 emails, one for administration of the newsletter and admin information and updates ads, the other one for all the list, and nothing guarantees the latter the emails are even checked by the member. So be sure you purchase contact ads sent specifically to the contact solo addresses. How to buy solo ads. In the ever-changing world of internet marketing, a new trend has grabbed the limelight: solo ads. These email-based advertisement programs are becoming more and more of a reliable way of getting the much-needed incoming traffic and generate sales. So, from a content owner/product seller's point of view, investing in solo ads is a great idea as it will gain them more traffic and ultimately more leads. But as with every other internet marketing tool, there are proper ways to approach and utilize it, which brings us to the question: how to buy solo ads? Well, read further to find that out. Tip 1. Make sure you can trust your solo ad provider. Since selling ads is a flourishing business, there are a few scams in the market which have shady practices and questionable traffic quality. If you get stuck with a scam, you might get low-quality traffic in the best case and no traffic in the worst. So make sure the provider is reliable, trustworthy, and professional. It's always better if you can have someone vouch for him/her before making a deal. Also, stay clear of providers offering ads for ridiculously low prices and promising more than they could or should. Marketing a content or product using ads is completely based on trust, and thus verifying sellers' credibility. It forms the first tip on how to buy solo ads. Tip 2. Dip your toe before diving in. The second rule on how to buy ads is that one should not blow away his or her whole advertisement budget in a short time on ads. Buy a couple of ads and judge the performance of ads for yourself. Measure the performance based on the clicks received and the amount paid before making a decision. Trying out an ad provider before making a significant purchase is always much better than diving head first, even if you completely trust the seller. Tip 3. Choose to pay with your credit card through PayPal. This is a handy tip for those wanting to know how to buy solo ads. It's much safer and reliable to pay the ads provider with your credit card through PayPal. This is because in case of a dispute lodged in PayPal against the seller, credit card payments are resolved in the favor of the buyer. This fact serves as a credible security for your purchases and ensures that you will get what you were promised. Using solo ads are a great way to get clicks and generate leads for your business, but one must definitely know the ins and outs before making a deal. We hope that the article was useful on providing tips on how to buy solo ads. Make sure to check back again for more tips and tricks for internet marketing. Finding top quality solo ads vendors. Solo ads are a way to build your business and extend your reach on the internet. These ads are still a very popular way to market a business and reap great rewards. However, there seems to be a bit of confusion surrounding the process. Basically, a solo ad is an agreement between two newsletter owners to extend their reach to each other's subscribers for a fixed price, equal exchange, or percentage. Here is more on solo ads, including how to buy solo ads for your business. Solo ad payment methods. Certainly, a number of new business owners are on a budget. They want to know how to buy ads. They might think that purchasing a group of ads is well beyond their reach. However, there are several methods that are favored to purchase ads. One of those methods should fit just about any budget. The popular methods include setting a fixed price. The business owner of the newsletter agrees to publish the solo ad for a set fee. Pay per click. The marketer agrees to pay a fee each time that someone clicks a link in the newsletter. Pay to open. The marketer has to pay a fee when a subscriber opens the email newsletter. Pay for conversion. The marketer has to pay a fee when the subscriber clicks a link and makes a purchase. Which method is best? There is certainly a lot of discussion among marketers concerning how to buy ads and which payment method is best for the ads. Well, the best method depends on the business and the budget that they set for advertising. For some, paying a fixed price might be the optimum method, while others might find that pay per click is a good way to judge effectiveness of the advertising method while keeping payments under control. How to buy solo ads. First, it is important to only deal with a source that is legitimate and has a proven track record. Do research online and find several sources. For example, look for an ad directory or a site that has a list of newsletter owners that would like to sell ad space in their publication. Check their background by reading reviews about their website. Visit blogs, forums, and message boards for more information on how to buy ads from a legitimate source. One warning: here is how to buy solo ads. Don't fall for the source that offers the lowest prices. Use due diligence. Often, you might have to pay a little bit more for ads in legitimate publications with a very responsive list of subscribers. Solo ads that are effective. Advertising is very important in the business world today. That fact cannot be denied. People today see advertisements everywhere. Because of the proliferation of advertisements, it has become necessary that companies make advertisements that are effective. This includes solo ads that pull people towards the business. What are the various characteristics of solo ads that pull? 1. Clear. Solo ads that pull should be clear in what they are advertising. It should tell the people exactly what business to support. Solo ads that pull are always clear enough to achieve a certain objective, and that is to introduce a person to the business. Solo ads that pull should not pull on the wrong direction. Even if the message is delivered through a diversion of topics, the final message should always be clear. 2. Concise. The solo ad that pulls is always concise in its delivery of the message. It should not bore the observer with minute details that have nothing to do whatsoever with what's being advertised. It should immediately come out and be brief with delivering its message. Have you ever observed that effective television commercials only actually last for a few seconds? Have you also noticed the fact that the most effective print advertisements only take a few words to deliver the point? Conciseness is the key to pulling people. 3. Memorable. The main object of a solo ad is to introduce the business to the mind of the person. Solo ads that pull always make use of a mnemonic device. This is a certain method used in order to keep a product within the memory of a person. Some make use of jingles, others use color associations, and various other techniques in order to achieve the effect of keeping a business in the mind of a person. This is the reason why companies make use of mascots. People today immediately associate the red-headed clown with McDonald's. A solo ad that pulls should make use of a method that allows people to retain the business within their heads. This is the reason why many television advertisements always make use of a certain product's name a number of times. The common law of building a solo ad that pulls is to mention the product no less than 5 times. It is also essential that the product or business being advertised should be mentioned in the first part of the advertisement and the last part. This helps people retain it in their memories. 4. Eye-catching. This is the most essential quality of a solo ad that pulls. It introduces all of the other qualities of the solo ad that pulls. It is what actually does the pulling. What does it pull? It pulls the attention of the observer to take a closer look at the ad. Some companies do this by appealing to the natural instincts of man. This can be seen through the use of sex in various ads today. People attempt to shock people into taking a closer look at their advertisements. A solo ad that pulls can use any means necessary to grab the attention of the observers. Then the ad can work its magic. These are just some of the observable characteristics of solo ads that pull. In order to learn more, you should try to read marketing books and research on the internet.